Hey guys, it's YodaJoe93, and we're back to do a Warrior trailer reaction slash breakdown, because we got a trailer right before the new episode comes out. Now, actually, this trailer dropped right when last episode dropped, but I wanted to do it today to get ready for the new episode tomorrow. So, let's watch this trailer, and then we're going to talk about it and break it down fully. So, in 3, 2, 1. Oh, she's getting married. Oh, I love it. On the next Warrior. Ooh. Oh. Oh yeah, Mark Dacascos is back. Ooh. I hate weddings. Alright, so we watched it. It was pretty good. Very short, but there's a lot of things we got to break down here. So here we go. We got our warrior symbol. All right, so we're starting here. We can see Mai Ling is rolling out the red carpet for her engagement, and she looks like very traditional Chinese woman getting ready to get married. So we see, kind of everything gets ready here. Got all her servants of the Longzhi parading her around like she's a beautiful princess. Pretty cool. And then here we go. Everyone's kind of getting ready. You got everyone kind of hanging out with all the Chinese ladies. Even Young Junior is here with the other. So everyone's celebrating, getting ready for this wedding, which makes sense because this is technically the third episode to the season, to the third last episode to the season. So we're gonna have some big stuff happening here. So we must be here at the brothel here, celebrating the wedding. And here we're at the wedding here. Assam and Printer Chick are having a nice little tender moment. Looks good. And then we have Mosley and Big Dick Lee over here, and they are having a conversation. And Mosley says, "I'll give the Longzhi that they know how to throw a great party." So this is pretty important. I think they're here to bust the Chinese and steal them bills. They want. He's been hunting for those counterfeit bills. He's gonna get them. So I think that's what's going on here. And then he said, "You know how to throw a party," and then we get on the next Warrior. And so Buckley wins the election. You can see he's chilling with his brunette chick. Now they're pretty much officially a couple. Pretty much, they're looking pretty happy. They're probably gonna get home and get very sticky about the idea that things are gonna get pretty exciting. And so you got everyone here kind of celebrating, and then you have a scene where a second later, Larry says the mayor got his votes. It's time he earns them. Larry says to Douglas. So it sounds like it's going down. The Chinese are probably gonna get outlawed this episode, but we will see. Yep. So he's talking to Douglas here, and he says, the mayor got his votes, it's time to earn them. And now here we got, looks like Hong is chatting with the ladies, trying to get a little gossip, maybe talking about the boyfriend, maybe like, hey ladies, I'm not into you, but my man appreciates everything you do, so it's kind of cool. I dig it. And then Young Jun says, Assam's been fucked up lately, but he would never challenge me for the tong, he says to his father. And then you get this scene of everything going on at the wedding. You can see her getting ready for the ceremony. And then you have right here, we'll go back a minute. Give me a second, guys. Just give me a second, and I get back to it. Assam's been fucked up lately. And then, so he says, Assam's been fucked up lately, but he'd never challenge me for the tong. And then you get this shot of Assam, Mai Ling, and right here, Father Jun says, "That's what I said about you." Which, oh shit, if Hawk was watching this show, oh, it is on! Yeah! Which basically means the war for the tong has begun. I mean, Father Jun is basically telling him that Young Jun's got to watch his back with the Assam, man. It might be brothers versus brothers by the end of this episode, so we will have to see what happens. She says, "That's what I said about you." And yes, the glorious moment we have waited for, Mark Dacascos makes his grand return. Looks like he's doing some cool training with his little knife. Looking dope. Cool form. Then we got what's her name? Atoy is chopping it up with the samurais or whatever, the different tongs, beating the shit out of people. Now it looks like this could be the Long Z, but it might be another rival gang. It looks like all the different Chinese gangs are kind of causing a ruckus, kind of doing some things. So you can see her, she get a fight, and it looks like someone's gonna slit Young Jun's throat right here. Similar, very reminiscent of season 1, when My Ling's original husband was killed. This is interesting. And then you can see the Chinese and the Irish. Oh, look at the Irish, eh? He's kind of going a little crazy. And then we get more like action shots here. And then you got some. Okay, I missed one part here. Oh.
Got some hanky panky going on.
Yep. Dang it. There we go. Back. Here we go. Missed a shot here. All right. I'll speed up a little bit. Speed up. So I said about you. Front talk here. Toy. Here. And then we get some hanky panky like you said. And then here we have a Assam says to Atoy, "You okay?" And then Atoy says, "I hate weddings." After she's now this specific scene, I think Assam comes in and saves Atoy in this episode, because in this scene right here, not that she couldn't take care of herself, but watch this scene. So right here, she's fighting these guys with her fan, looking very badass and awesome. But in this same alley, right about, speed up a little bit, right about here, she's in the same alley as Assam, as she was beating up those guys. When Assam says, "Are you okay?" And then she says a second later, I hate weddings." So I think Assam came in because Assam also looks like he's kind of been beaten up in this season. Now, he always looks like he's beaten up because he's always getting into fights, but I think he came in and saved her. I think she was doing really well, and I think maybe she got just a little outmatched, or just too many people were coming in, and she had to jump in and save the day. But, so she says, "I hate weddings." So it's going down, guys. I think it sounds like the wedding is going to be this episode. It looks like we're going to get some great stuff. All our original players are back for this episode. We got Mark DeCasso's back. He's ready to cause some trouble. There's going to be a war at the wedding. I think something horrible is going to happen at the wedding. I think there's going to be a big setup. But anyway, make sure you guys come into the watch party next tomorrow morning, so we can discuss and watch my live reaction to the episode, and my review will be out later tomorrow. Let me know what you thought about this, and as always, make sure you have an awesome and nerdy day.